content, how small atoms actually are. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows that atoms are really small. But do you know how small they are? And you can say that it's just a few picometers. So, but you don't understand how small that is. So I am going to show you today about the size of atoms. So let's take atoms like this smiley ball. Yay. So an atom would be the size of a smiley ball, and if the atom really was a smiley ball, then nothing would, it would just be like blank space, because protons and, because let's take a simple hydrogen atom. It only consists of a proton and neutron. So if the proton was the size of a tennis ball, then the electron could be 13 kilometers that way, 13 kilometers that way, upwards, sideways, anywhere. So it would be like really impossible to find an electron in an atom. So let's get back to the size. So when the atom is at this size, we know that red blood cells can't be seen by naked eyes, and there are around trillions of them running through our veins. And if an atom was the size of a tennis ball, then the red blood cells would be the size of Mount Everest, and they would just scare a lot of people. And just a drop of blood consists of around 1,000,000 red blood cells. Think how big that is. So now let's get to something that we can actually see with our naked eyes, like a grain of salt. That would be really small, like 1/5 of a millimeter or something, I guess. So at that size, so when you compare it to a tennis ball sized atom, it would be 300 kilometers. And compared to the the asteroid that destroyed the dinosaurs, that's just a mere 14 kilometers. And that's really mind blowing. So just a pinch of salt and you can destroy the earth. So the next is a penny, a British penny, or most of the coins. They will be the size of Earth itself, most of them. Nearly the
You
size
mean when compared with an atom?
Yeah, of course. So they can be compared to the size of the real Earth, and that's so huge. And especially I said British penny because it would be just one teensy tiny kilometer bigger than Earth. But still that's bigger than Earth. And the next, so like I said, if the proton was the size of a tennis ball, then the atom would be so big, like 13 kilometers up, 13 kilometers down, and 13 kilometers sideways. So why don't we take a proton and put it to this size? Then a penny would stretch up to Jupiter's orbit. That's as big as the biggest stars we have discovered. So that's really huge. And atoms really are teensy tiny. And I totally forgot to tell you about DNA. People think that DNA will also be way bigger, but DNA are really small. They would just be around 20 atoms wide, but they would extend up to 1,000 kilometers in the sky at this rate, when an atom is the size of a tennis ball. So DNA is basically a long strip of, and they are the reason we are living. Genetic code of life is what I can say about DNA. And they are really small, that they are just 20 atoms wide. So, and this is all I can say because this is all I know. And bye guys. I'm sure I will put the next video soon. So bye bye.